PBLC Profile, Peter Thompson, created by Anita Arokiam, Bridget Combs, Nicole Terakawa, and Shelly-Ann Morgan. Profile, Peter Thompson. Peter's goal is to obtain employment in administration within General Motors. He is 35, Caucasian, and speaks both English and French. Currently, Peter is employed by General Motors in the sales department, which he's been for approximately 10 years. His educational background includes a 2-year college certificate in arts and science, as well as a high school diploma. In reviewing his profile, we can see that he has currently had some post-secondary education, but his work experience is extensive in comparison. As Mr. Thompson has obtained a general arts certificate, his education is not very specific, and therefore his work experience has been diverse. He has worked in the financial sector and is now currently working in sales at General Motors. As Peter has grown in age and maturity, it is apparent that he has undergone some degree of self-actualization and readiness to learn, as well as identify his future goals. We can assume from Peter's self-actualization that Peter is in the process of going through the stages of Noah's assumptions of andragogy, in which many, if not most adult learners, will experience. This active willingness to commit to education will assist Peter with his career planning and achievements. The requirements for a position within administration at GM include 5 years of work-related experience and a valid driver's license. It is also strongly recommended that he have a university degree as well as experience in management or administration. Fortunately, Peter has a sound foundation in both English and French language, which is considered a beneficial asset to have at GM. We gather from the profile that Peter is looking to apply for an administration role above his current position. The role is said to be an administrative position, but does not specify if this is a secretarial type position or a senior management administration position. Our group is working under the assumption that this position is within management, as we do not feel, given his years of experience, that he would apply for a secretarial type position. As stated within the profile, his education does not quite match up with the role he would like in administration. Although Peter has about 10 years of sales experience within the company, it would be beneficial for him to gain some education in business administration and perhaps some management-related courses to help him understand how to manage and motivate clients and employees. Some roadblocks we have identified and which have been outlined in the given profile are the requirement of formal university education and the possibility that he may not possess the required driver's license needed for the position. Peter will need to create short and long-term goals, as well as obtain formal, informal, and non-formal adult education to achieve his goal of attaining an administrative role within GM. Peter will also need to seek out ways in which he can attain these goals in a meaningful and productive manner based on his learning preferences.
Our solution is for Peter to first begin by considering education institutes that are in closest proximity to his home and/or place of employment. He will use this formal learning method to gain an administrative degree. Formal education is defined as highly institutionalized, chronologically graded, and hierarchically structured. It also takes place in an extremely organized manner. A university would encompass all of these attributes and would provide Peter with the appropriate learning tools. As an adult learner, it is important for Peter to take all aspects of his busy schedule as a 35-year-old into consideration. For example, it would be extremely difficult for Peter to attend a university that is miles away. Another aspect for Peter to consider while choosing courses is that self-taught or online classes are a more efficient way for him to learn while still maintaining a full-time position at GM. In terms of acquiring a G license, it is in Peter's best interest to begin attending driving school classes as soon as possible. Many academies offer courses in the evening, which he will be able to go to following his day at work. Most driving schools in this area offer 4-week programs with 2 classes per week, totaling 8 classes. There are also in-car driving lessons offered in which individuals drive alongside driving instructors. This should be relatively easy for Peter to balance. Driving school will act as an informal learning tool. Informal learning allows individuals to play a more active part of the learning process, emphasizing creativity. These classes will allow Peter to learn through experience and increase his driving skills while gaining more confidence and bettering from his mistakes.
The company, General Motors, places a strong focus on supporting their employees at continuing education through internal and external opportunities. The company offers many incentives for employees that are planning on furthering their educational development. The company offers tuition assistance programs, leadership development programs, career path planning, promotion for internal opportunities, mentoring and coaching programs, as well as cross-functional development, promotion for internal staff, possible international careers, and performance reviews. Peter can use these learning and development tools to his advantage in order to forward him to the position in which that he would like to obtain. Peter can use informal methods and attend the career path planning program offered by the company in order to begin using the incentives offered by the company. He can utilize the benefits of this department and discuss how he can work with General Motors to further himself in the company. This tool will enable Peter to gain a deeper knowledge of the corporation and create a plan with the company regarding how to reach all the requirements of his desired promotion. Furthermore, with the support of the company he works for, Peter can receive a tuition assistance program in which the company will provide financial aid for the cost of schooling. Another alternative for Peter is utilizing the mentoring and coaching program. This would allow Peter to use non-formal education methods in which he would be able to learn from senior employees that have the knowledge and experience in the company which he or she remains loyal to. Working alongside an individual that has great success will enable Peter to gain a hands-on experience which he may not learn in a formal setting. This opportunity will also allow for senior management to become familiar with Peter's work ethic and capabilities, which can place him ahead of external candidates when an employee opportunity is present. Overall, General Motors is committed to bettering their employees at any stage of their lives. The company has many tools and incentives that Peter can use to become an adult learner and move up the ladder to increase his knowledge and skills. Peter would be wise to take advantages of as many of these services to achieve his goal of obtaining an administrative management position.
To assist Peter with identifying ways in which he can be successful, we recommend he utilize the career path planning service GM offers. This can help him identify which type of degree would be most useful in management positions and could likely assist him with the tuition reimbursement policies. He could also use this service to become actively enrolled in leadership development and mentorship within GM, which can help him gain experience and become known to senior management who may take note of his work ethics and consider him for future career opportunities. Cross-functional development can also help Peter to understand other areas, such as production lines. Again, these types of learning will aid Peter in obtaining a well-rounded understanding of the company.